Welcome, everybody. We have another championship division game and super strong opponent from Iran, Tan 50. Nimzowitsch defense declined variation. And he's gone with the advanced bishop b4 approach. So we have to hit that. And now what we're gonna be left with is this central bind sort of structure, which is very compact, very resilient. But not the easiest one to play either. We will keep the pin going, then toss it away. Okay. Now I have to figure out a move for this knight. Is it just simply pushing it back here? I guess so. Because if I go there, I'm getting trapped after this. And now you want to resist that temptation to push this up, I think. That's one of the key ideas here, is to resist that temptation. Is it? What's the idea behind it? Yeah, you can get into. You create a hole which the knight can somehow jump into in many positions, or it just doesn't enable the liberation of black's pieces. By keeping the structure a bit more compact, you keep it a bit flexible. And let's try to scuttle up the queen side here. Let's try to disturb something in the woodwork, and I think we can consider a4 a minor accomplishment, creating a new weakness. We finally have a weakness. And now this move does feel a lot more playable, because the knight can't jump into a4. He can still jump into e4. And if you push this, then where's this knight gonna go? He's gonna have to do some gymnastics to get here. And we got no time for gymnastics. Not on this channel. So, what are you saying? Are you gonna do it? I don't know. I mean, I'm telling you, I don't know, Charlie. I don't know. So he did close it down. And he's coming in lovely with the queen. I'm gonna target all my weak squares. Yet. Okay. Maybe it wasn't such a great idea after all. The prophecy remains true. Yeah. So what's new here? Maybe we have to try to open up something here. Take advantage of the spinned knight. We can always scuttle off and win a tempo on the rook. Oh, that's a way to play. That's one hell of a way to play. He's playing fast. He's got good momentum on the clock. This move is going to come, isn't it? Do we care if it comes? Not too much. I wish I could play a waiting move here, but I think there's no time to wait. We gotta break this open. We gotta capitalize on our bishop pair advantage. Make the bishops have something to look at. How to take advantage of this knight. I think we gotta squash him actually. He sometimes you want to stick with one principle, but then another principle becomes more important. Principle of restricting his pieces. Uh, okay, let's come in like this. Let's try to penetrate the position. Now I'm going to start abandoning these things. I'm going to start going for the jugular. Changing my plans. After seeing that he's given me this kind of positional play, I'm going to change my plans a little bit. What's the final touch? The final touch. Okay, we got to play fast. So let's. Shit. Shit. I think he could have played this move and won the piece. Okay, he did this instead. Let's come in here. We can sack the rook. Okay. Okay, he's going for it. So let's check. Takes the knight, comes up with the other rook. And then he's messed up, isn't he? I think he's pretty damn messed up. This is so incisive as an attack. It's hard to imagine that he would be able to defend against it, but you never know. Well, you should know. Ah, smooth. Good game, good game. Nice win there. Nice win. Let's have a quick review. Sorry, I would review that, but I need to finish this video, my friend. And the main idea which I want to, I guess, express. Yeah, I want to first check the position here. Position here was slightly favorable for black, and I do believe that. At this move, seemingly, well, it's a wobbly one. It's tough to say, but it seems like it's not too bad. White's idea of clamping down is the right one, but it's a complicated position. That's why the eval bar is changing so much. This move was a bit soft, maybe. Maybe it was a bit soft to be so worried about that. I don't know. But I think this was the right idea. Good tempo. And now breaking it open. Breaking it open. Trying to break it open. But he does that move instead. And now I didn't break it open. I just choked him instead. And the computer eval is spluttering a little bit over there. I think the eval didn't love that move from me, unfortunately. I'm sure I had something better here, like maybe even something wacky like this. Anyway, from a human player perspective, this was seemingly okay, and now white is starting to really run riot here, actually. So this whole idea is a little bit far-fetched. And this, I believe, was a bad move. I believe he could have played g5 here and disconnected my sight on the bishop, and ultimately I would have lost it. But he didn't capitalize on it, and now instead I have a very vicious looking attack, and he hasn't defended the right way. What's the right way to defend here? It's so difficult to think about, right? Because knight there seems so natural. What could be better? Knight here? I really don't know. I messed up. Sheesh, this is such a topsy-turvy game. Here I have the game in my palm, apparently. We have to go into analysis. We have to go into analysis. We've still got enough time. Let's go, let's go. Let's go around here and all of this is pretty okay. Bishop takes is all right. E5 is pretty much on the cards, although knight takes here was an option to win the knight. Now the pressure is starting to build. What's the correct move here? It seems like it's a tussle up, but even e takes seems to be alright. But there are many better options. In fact, even rook b4 is suggested. Queen a6. Huh. Anything but this move, it seems. This wasn't the best move, after all. In principle, it did blunt my own bishops, but I was thinking at least that I had some idea here. But there wasn't much to this attack. It required imprecise play from my opponent. And right here, could have played g5. Right there. And my bishop would be trapped. Again, I think he could have played g5 or even knight g1 is pretty good. But after he takes it, now I'm in the hunt, and knight g3 is a great way to defend here. Knight g3, blocking as a way to defend rather than holding on. Very interesting, very instructive, actually. It didn't even really occur to me. It didn't even really occur to me. So I see my own blind spots. And now, knight f6. What happens after takes here? Take with check. Go in, take with check. Comes out. You come in. Lots of shit like this, maybe? Knight f6. g2. Knight x g4. It's complicated. But this was the wrong idea because he has bishop g5. Another, you have to be very careful when you have your pieces in this section over here. They can get trapped very easily. That was what white didn't. I mean, this is bad. Queen going offside equals bad. Almost inevitably. So then after this, it was just about mopping it up. Queen offside was a killer blow. Otherwise, it was two amateurs bungling it up against each other. But that was the worst.